morning, everyone. This is nadiasubratie coming to you live from Los Angeles, California. How is everyone doing today? So I wanted to shoot you guys a quick video, and I also today actually is also my 3-year anniversary working online, and it has been an amazing, incredible journey, and lots of learning and consistency. So when you guys jump in, please let me know where you're coming from. So I'm going to give you guys a shout out. Hey Laura, what's going on, beautiful? How have you been? Hey Moen, what's going on, my friend? So guys, can you believe it? Today is 3 years since I've been working online. Hey Lynn, what's going on, beautiful? So today is 3 years, right guys? And some of you know my story and some of you don't, right? And but I know Mike knows my story very well. Mike has been there with me, when I first started, and I had no idea what I was doing. Remember Mike? Hey Sam, what's going on? Hey Kimberly, what's going on, beautiful? So what's going on, everyone? Okay, so 3 years ago, right guys, exactly 3 years ago, I joined MLSP. And what happened was, 3 years prior to that, I was looking for a job because I graduated from school with medical background. My degrees are all in medicine, and I couldn't find a job. I worked at a clinic for a year, and then when they cut funding for public health, I couldn't find a job because employers want you to have 3 to 5 years experience. Where am I going to get 3 to 5 years experience if no one wanted to hire me, right? So I only worked for 1 year in a clinic where I was treating patients with sexually transmitted diseases, HIV, AIDS, and hepatitis C infections. So I was a medical case manager. So I was doing counseling, treating patients with different drug treatments, medical case management work, all these type of things I was doing, right? And then when they cut funding, I couldn't find a job. So I was like, here I am. Well, back then, here I was like, a lot of money in debt because of student loans. Because the education in New York is not cheap. It's very expensive. And I went to all private schools. So you guys can only imagine. I was over $100,000 in debt. Anyway, now half of that is paid off. So 3 years ago, I was so depressed, guys. I was so depressed. I couldn't find a job. So one day I was on Facebook and I saw someone who was telling his story. And, I contacted him that night because his story resonated with mine. He was in debt. He was going through a divorce. Well, I wasn't going through a divorce, but my ex-fiance and I had broken up, and I was like really in a bad place. The depression was like real, It got to a point where I couldn't even get out of bed anymore because I was just so depressed. And what started my depression was the fact that I could not find a job. And here I am, highly qualified, did everything they tell you to do, go to school, get good grades. I graduated summa cum laude twice, guys. A degree that would take me 4 years to do. I did 2 degrees in 2 years and 4 months, and graduate top of my class. So yeah, can you imagine? Like there were days and nights I couldn't sleep because I was studying, doing research, writing papers, and here I am, couldn't find a job. So I felt like a complete loser. I'm like, employers want you to have 3 to 5 years experience, and what am I gonna do? So one day I was on Facebook, right, and I saw someone who was telling his story. Guys, I had no idea what was attraction marketing, network marketing, leads. I had no idea. Okay, I'm coming from a medical background. You can talk to me about anything, diseases, medicine, all this stuff. I know all these things. But when it came to online marketing, I had no idea of anything. So I joined him. He was with MLSP. I sent him a message. I said, listen, what do you do? We talked for 3 hours that night. And he was like, this is what I do, attraction marketing. Guys, I didn't even know what was attraction marketing. And back then I didn't even do a Facebook Live. I had no idea what was a Facebook Live, So I joined him that night, and I had the last $150 in my account. And you know what? I was desperate. Because I had given up all hopes of finding a job. I did find a job working for some place selling DirecTV for 3 weeks. I quit. I hated it. I quit. And they were paying $12.50 an hour. I was like, I can't believe that I'm doing this when here I am. So much education, and I don't just have 1 or 2 degrees, guys. I have multiple degrees, right? And I couldn't find a job. Wow, I'm getting another marriage proposal right now from Muhammad Mustafa. He goes, I want to marry you. Oh my gosh, you know something? You gotta stay on the line. There's hundreds of people ahead of you that wants to marry me right now, but I'm not marriage material. So guys, let me continue. But thank you, for wanting to marry me. So guys, what happened was I joined him that night. It took me 2 weeks before I could do my first Facebook Live. Then he messaged me, he goes, Nadia, you need to go live. And I'm like, what am I going to talk about? Guys, I didn't even know what type of content to create. I didn't know anything. I didn't even know how to do a Facebook Live. But I was terrified going live. And I knew that in order for me to reach a lot of people and start branding myself, I had to do videos. And I was terrified, guys. I remember going live, 2, 3, 1, boom, and I'm live just to introduce myself. I went live, and back then I didn't have an audience. I had like 500 people, and everyone's my family, colleagues, professors, and they're all watching me like, what the heck is she doing? Like, so I went live, guys, and I just said, I said my name, and I didn't even know what else to say, and I just froze up. I'm not kidding. And I turned the phone off, right? So then, I knew I had to go live every day to, get comfortable. You know what I did, guys? I had a glass of wine every day because my friend came over and I'm showing him my videos and he goes, you suck. He goes, your videos look horrible. He goes, you can't even look into the camera. Guys, I swear to God, I was looking all over the place. But I mean, the fear, I could actually feel my heart. It was beating in my ear. So what I did was I created a list of 30 topics for the 30 days. And I just talked about anything just to get myself comfortable. And after those 30 days going live, I became better. I became more confident in myself, even though I didn't even know what to talk about. I just started, I went on YouTube, started Googling topics, started doing all these things, and I just started going live. And then I remembered a month after, he's like, you need to tell your story. And I was like, tell my story? Guys, I did not want the world to know who I am, any of this stuff. But I learned how to tell my story little pieces at a time until I got comfortable. And when I started sharing my life and I started personally branding myself and started sharing my life with the world, people started following me. And this happened for me really fast. Yeah, it took me 6 months to make my first $100 bill, my first $100. But after that, within 9 months, I hit 2 leadership ranks in MLSP. I hit 3 leadership ranks in the MLM. And that was like in the first 9 months being on the line when I had no idea what I was doing, So it took a lot of work, but now it's not difficult for me to do. And I knew that, I knew that I had to learn the skills. Online marketing is not difficult, but there's so many different components that has to come together for you to be really good at what you do. And sometimes you don't have to really be good, guys. As long as people know, like, and trust you and you're telling your story, people are gonna gravitate towards you. And it's so important to have such a positive energy, because your audience are going to feel off your energy, right? So yeah, it's been, today's my 3-year anniversary and I came a long way. I've taught many, I've done many boot camps, successful boot camps where I've coached tons of people. I did one boot camp where I had 100 people, then the last one I did, I had like 77 people and they all paid, So I learned how to do these things, I've learned how to generate leads, how to do all these trainings. I'm actually writing my 7th book now. I have my digital store. I built it myself. And remember, guys, I had no technical knowledge. So I'm going to be launching that soon when I get back to New York. Right now with my friend, she's just had surgery. So I came out to see her, and she's doing well. She has a good days and bad days, but I'm here with her and her family, and her sister's here from Mexico, and her daughter just flew in from Wisconsin last night. So we're all here in the same house, and we're just, having a good time with her. You know what I mean? So let me, oh my gosh, I got a lot of comments. Eddie is here, Kimberly, Rachel, Sheila, Darren, Isaiah, Goodwin said, I love you. I love you too. How are you doing? And Angeline, that's true. New York schools are expensive. Oh my gosh, guys. New York schools are very, very expensive. I went to a lot of different schools, though. I went to Toro College, where I did all health science, pre-med, because I was studying pre-med. I wanted to be a physician assistant. But after I took all the chemistry, science, and all of this, physics and all this background, all these courses, I had to wait 3 to 5 years. Another 3 to 5 years. Most would have been like 5 years to get into the PA program. So then I decided to go to New York Health Professions in New York City. And I went there to study double masters in acupuncture and oriental medicine. So I have a background in public health, health information technology, acupuncture, oriental medicine, and pre-medical, all the health sciences. But yes, guys, look at this. I'm an example right now to tell you, is it worth it going to college? It's worth it to get an education, right? But they make you believe that you need to have an education, a college degree, to become successful. No, you don't need it. And I'm living proof right here. Yeah, it took me 3 years to get to this point where I can just pick up and leave and go anywhere and work anywhere in the world and not have to stress about money coming in, because I'm making money every month, right? Because I've learned the skills how to do that. I've learned the skills how to run ads, how to generate leads and all of this stuff. So yeah, if I didn't take that risk, guys, and that chance, I will not be here right now to share my experience with you guys. So if you guys are scared of getting into online marketing, don't be, because we are in a leadership position where you're going to be teaching others, and people are going to gravitate from you, because guess what? They want to learn from you. And that's what I've learned. If I didn't learn the skills, I wouldn't be here right now. And a lot of people get into online marketing and they think, oh yeah, I can just get this product, I can just make a lot of money. It doesn't work that way. There's so much to learn, guys. And again, there are different components, but when it comes to online personal branding, your story is your money. So learn how to tell your story, because this is what's going to attract people to you. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to share that with you all, but I want to give you guys a shout out. Naheem is here. Robert says, so true, student debt sucks. Oh my gosh, I owe a lot of money. Well, I'm halfway there from owing over $100 and something thousand. And this is Sheila. Welcome to California. Thank you, Sheila. And Prez, oh, thank you so much, Kimberly. We're actually celebrating her cancer-free on Saturday, so it's a huge party, But thank you guys for all the prayers. So I'm going to be here until November 1st, and then I'm going to go home, fly back to New York, and then I'm going to fly back here December 1st. I'm going to be spending Christmas here, and I'm going to be spending New Year's Eve in Mexico, but I'm still going to be working. I have my computer. So guys, listen, we're doing a webinar on Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're teaching how to build a successful business online and offline, how to generate leads and how to drive traffic. So this is what we're teaching. So it's going to be 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let me know if you guys want to, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to post a link to the webinar on this video in the comments section so you guys can register. Okay? And make sure you show up 5 minutes early, because every time, we do a webinar, we're maxed out. We're maxed out and people can't get in. So that's why I'm saying I recommend you guys show up like 5 minutes early so you get a spot. Okay? Hey, Molly, what's going on, beautiful? Oh my God, Isaiah, you're so right. Can you see this guy was like saying to me he wants to marry me and all this stuff? It's like, why people want to get married? Like, I've been there. I wouldn't do it again. Seriously, But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you all. So listen, I got Rick on here. So what's going on, guys? I love California. I haven't been here in 24 years. Yeah, and this is my girlfriend. We've been friends since I was 19. But we kind of lost touch with each other because we moved, different addresses, and we couldn't find each other, but we found each other on Facebook, So yeah. It's beautiful out here. I have Idealists here too. So what's going on, everyone? So listen, guys, I just wanted to shoot you guys a quick video, and it's a celebration today. I'm going to celebrate a little bit because it's 3 years. I came a long way, from someone who had no knowledge of entrepreneurship, network marketing. So each and every one of you guys can do it. You just got to be consistent. Find someone who you can learn from. Find someone who has achieved the results that you want to achieve, right? That you want, and follow exactly what they're doing, and you're going to start getting results. That's what I did. I even got a coach because before the 6 months, I knew I was doing something wrong. Even though I was building my audience every single day, I was doing videos every day. Guys, now I have close to 400 videos on YouTube and on my website, createwealthwithnadia.com. So you guys can go to my website. Oh, another thing, you guys can go to my YouTube channel and click on the subscription button. So whenever I upload videos, because I'm doing different videos for YouTube, So you guys can click on the subscription button, go to nadiasubratie on YouTube, click on the subscription button, and then press on the bell. So when I upload new videos, you guys will see my content. You'll get notified of my content. So I'm shooting a nice video out here just for my YouTube channel. So what I have right now, what I'm doing, the Facebook Live, I'm not going to have that on YouTube. But my Facebook videos and stuff is going to be on my website. So you guys can go there. But on the YouTube channel, I'm creating different videos. Right? So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I hope you guys are having an amazing day. And if you guys need anything, send me a message. So I'm going to be posting the link in the comment section here. So you guys can sign up for, so you guys can register for the training on Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? So listen, I love you guys. Have a great day, and I will talk to you all later. Bye, everyone.